You need a campaign world? Burn it. Stick around. Hi, folks. Old Man Grognard here with a bit of advice. Now, I have a campaign world, okay? The world of Earth. And this is what it looks like right here. This is the main map of Earth with the continent of Europe. And this is what I'd use for my campaigns for like Swords and Wizardry or anything that I come up with myself. This is what I use. I've used it for Swords and Wizardry. I've used it for D&D. I've used it for Castles and Crusades. Gets me by. But sometimes I don't want to use it. I mean, I don't want to use it. Let's say I'm at a convention and I don't want to, I just need a world, or I've got how shall I say? I got an idea or a new rule set. I want to try a new rule set and I don't want to bother, messing anything up in there. So what I do is what I call make a burner world, a burner campaign. And this is what I came up with. This is the Orange Coast, because if you notice, it's a lot smaller than this. It covers a lot less area. In fact, let's get a little closer look here. This is my world. This covers about, 2,300 square miles, but probably less, more like 15. Anyway, as compared to this, the Orange Coast. Now, I just came up with this because at the time I wanted to use Fantastic Heroes and Witchery just to try it out. And it's like, I don't want to do it on my world. So let's just make something up. So I came up with the Orange Coast. Obviously, I colored it in with alcohol markers, and I called it the Orange Coast because that's how it was supposed to be brown, but it came out orange. Who cares? But if you notice, I've got a main city, a couple of sub-cities here, a forest, a mountain range, a swamp, and an outlet to an ocean. Okay? So that's what I'm working with. And now you'll notice I've got, this is the basic thing. This is the basic thing. All I wanted was like 2 to 3 cities, a forest, a mountains, a swamp, somewhere they can go, because all this stuff in the upper left here, in there it is, the upper left, I added that later. I added a couple of ravines and some hills and things like that. But once again, let's look at this again. And if you notice, I have the Coalcracker Forest, which overlaps with the Wackus Mountains. Okay, I've got Mudfoot Swamp to the south here, the southwest, and I have Beefsteak. Beefsteak's the main city. Cree is a smaller city. I added a city across the gorge here called Harp. Smoky Top, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'll do something with it. And I've got Blacktooth Tower in the middle of Mudfoot Swamp, where a wizard by the name of, I think it was something Blight. Anyway, it's called Blight. And the Rumsford Bones, which is ruins on Blackbone Hill. That's enough to get me going. That's enough to do a one-shot. That's enough to do a convention game. And this is all you need. So when you come up with these worlds, and you don't want to mess with your own campaign world, come up with a burner world. This is what I came up with right here. This is just a piece of cardstock that I made, and I just said, okay, I want this, and this, because I already had something of an adventure. I just needed places and things to do. We ran 2 adventures on here, worked out real well. I decided I didn't really want to use Fantastic Heroes and Witchery as a main rule book, maybe a tool book, I don't know, main rule book, but hey, no harm, no foul. That happened about the middle of the second adventure, where I said, I just want to drop this. Since this is mostly based on first edition AD&D, I just hauled out my copy of Osric, and I said, okay, let's go finish this. And we finished it, and now we're back in Hyperborea. But I'm going to hang on. I'm going to hang on to this. I will hang on to this because this is, like I said, this is perfect convention fodder here, or a world where, or a part of a world where you don't want to mess with it, with your regular world. You know, this is great. It's kind of like Thunder Rift is for Mystara or basic D&D. It's a good idea to make a burner world, and it's easy to do because you just need maybe two cities, and you know all the stuff I told you about. So go ahead and try that. Well, that's something I wanted to get off my chest, and I think you'll enjoy it. So until I see you folks next time, bye-bye.